diary. I watched Joker, Revenant, and The Wailing yesterday, and it was weirdly therapeutic. I especially recommend Revenant if you need a nice background video. It shows you lots of pretty environments and nature, and the fireplace scenes make your house seem very cozy. Plus the extra blood, of course. Welcome to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris, and we'll be back after we listen to 봄비 by 장범준.
잊어보려 하지만 비가 또 내려 모르는 이맘 난 지금 비가 오면 떠올라 네가 더 내려오려는 이 밤 주르르르르르 주르르르르르 그날의 봄비가 떨어진다 주르르르르르 주르르르르르 다시 또 이 비가 떨어진다 이제는 아무것도 아닌데 비가 더 내려보내는 이 맘 언제나 비 내리면 떠올라 비가 또 내려 부르는 이 맘 주르르르르르 주르르르르르 그날의 봄비가 떨어진다 주르르르르르 주르르르르르 다시 또 이 비가 떨어진다 아름답죠 오늘 그저 반해 놔줬어 어쩌나 그녀와 이 비를 또 기다리고 있어 한 번 더 그녀의 집 앞을 거닐다 기다렸던 비가 떨어지면 한 번 더 그날의 사랑을 원하고 사랑의 봄비가 떨어진다 언젠가 그녀도 집 앞을 거닐다 기다렸던 비가 떨어지면 한 번 더 그날의 기억이 번지고 사랑했던 비가 떨어진다
That was Spring Rain 봄비 by 장범준. You guys are listening to Pretty Rainy Iris. Hello, how are you feeling today? It's a gloomy, rainy, gray day. As soon as I opened my eyes, I could feel it in my veins. I just knew. If you don't know, my house is covered with, so I have like windows instead of walls, so I can know exactly what's happening outside all the time, and I hated that. I hate any sort of light coming into my house, so I have covered all of my walls with curtains, so there is no light in my house. It is always gray. But I don't know if it's the Vancouverite DNA in me. I just woke up this morning and the air was different. Although the windows were closed, I just could feel it in the air, and I went, it's raining. I just knew it. I couldn't enjoy it because I woke up late and I had to take a shower right away, and I couldn't eat because I had to put on makeup. Because my day ended really late yesterday. I think I slept at like 4. My plans ended at 3. Anyway, I just woke up and I was like, it's raining. I can feel it, and it's not like a rain. It's like a kind of rain. And I thought, wow, what's happening this week? many things make me happy. And then I had some inconveniences because I put on makeup and then I looked in the mirror and I didn't like my makeup. And then I put on some clothes and I didn't like my outfit. So I had to get changed like 5 times and still I don't like my outfit. And still I don't like my makeup. And also I don't think today I have a good hair day. So here's the thing. I don't like showering and coming to work right away because I feel like my hair needs some time to settle down. And you guys know that I always do like sock curls at night. So the best thing I do is wash it right before sleeping and put my hair in curls and wake up and like go out the next day. But today, like yesterday, I had no time obviously to do the sock curls. I just washed it and then I just slept. But this morning I was like, if I want straight hair, maybe I should just wash it again. And then I did it again and I think that was a bad choice because now I just have kind of puffy hair and very straight, heavy hair. But it's okay. I decided to just let that go. I decided to not throw a tantrum because it's gray and gloomy outside. And the building at Arirang, I don't know what other people think, people that work here, but I do feel like this building is kind of gloomy, which I don't mind because I like gloomy, but it gets exceptionally gloomy on gloomy days. So I was in the other studio, the super gloomy studio. I was sitting there and just watching the sky, and I was like, I'm happy. Okay, what's next? Geekdee says, sounds like someone had coffee again today. How did you know? How did you know? So my hair, I don't know. I know you guys are just gonna say like, oh, it looks fine, it looks pretty. But I don't know. I don't like my makeup today and I don't really think I look pretty today. So here's the thing. I always say like, oh, am I pretty? I'm pretty. And when I say, oh, I'm not pretty, it's not me being a pick-me going like, tell me I'm pretty. I'm so ugly. It's not like that. It's just like, I know I'm pretty, but like comparably in my eyes, I'm less pretty. You know, you have those days, right? It's like some days you're like, whoa, today I'm exceptionally pretty. But some days you're like, And today's the, And I've been busy. So yesterday, like I mentioned, my plans ended at 3. Today, after the show, I also have to go to the studio again. And after the studio, I have other plans. And then tomorrow, I have plans as well after the show. On Friday, I have an appointment with some musicians. And on Saturday, I have a brunch appointment with some acquaintances that I made a month ago. Why did I do that? And then on Sunday, I have like recording schedule. So since yesterday until Sunday, I'm gonna have plans every single day. And even as I'm talking right now, I had people texting me to make new appointments, whether for work or if it wasn't work, like it didn't matter. I had both. And I was like, what's up with me nowadays? Why is so many things happening? But also I feel like I'm somebody that should be busy. Yeah. Dracula says, Revenant, the film about the bear, is that what you're talking about, Iris? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, movie talk. Yesterday, I had like a friend come over to my house and we were talking and we were like taking care of some... We had like these pictures that we took and we had to like do the file work and stuff. And in the background, I kept having like background noise on. So I had a movie on. I had The Wailing on, and then I had Revenant on, and then I had Joker. Those 3 were very exceptional choices for background noise. So I highly recommend. Okay, let's go listen to a song. Is it spring? Is it time to listen to this song on repeat? Flower Gazing. 꽃구경 갈래요 by Pretty Little Iris. 꽃이 또 피는 그 시기가 왔네. 이제 좀 있으면 달달한 노래가 들려오겠지. 피어있는 꽃을 보고 마지막에 뱉은 그대 목소리의 그 말 혹시나도 들을 수 있을까 하는 마음에 물어보네요. 오늘 날 안고 내가도 그대가 바람결에 맡긴 그 말이 불어올지 예쁘게만 보이고 싶은 내 맘에 그대는 알고 있나요? 나만 이런 건 아니겠죠. 떨리는 맘 숨기고 물어요. 오늘 나랑 같이 꼭 구경 갈래요? 빤히 쳐다보는데 이유는 필요하지 않게 당연하듯 너에게 잘 잤냐고 묻는 사이가 내가 되도록 피어있는 꽃을 보고 나지만 그게 뱉은 그대 목소리에 그 말 그대 좋아하는 날씨가 오늘이라면 나도 좋아요. 오늘 나랑 꼭 구경 갈래요? 바람도 살랑살랑 불어요. 혹시 모르죠 내가도 그대가 바람결에 맡긴 그 말이 불어올지 예쁘게만 보이고 싶은 내 맘에 그대는 알고 있나요? 나만 이런 건 아니겠죠. 떨리는 맘 숨기고 물어요. 오늘 나랑 같이 빗물에 떠내려가 꽃은 없어도 괜찮아요. 그대 여기 있다면 볼 것 없는 길도 내겐 너무 예뻐 보이겠죠. 그러니 오늘 나랑 같이 내게도 예쁘다고 해줘요. 그대 눈엔 나만 보인다고 우리 두 손 맞잡고 남들 아는 것처럼 꽃길을 한번 걸어보자고 예쁘게만 보이고 싶은 내 맘을 그대는 알고 있나요? 나만 이런 건 아니겠죠. 떨리는 맘 숨기고 물으면 그땐 대답해줘요. 예쁘다는 그 말로
아리랑
Arirang.
Radio.
You guys are listening to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ, Pretty Little Iris. Let's talk about what we do on this spring day. It is the 18th of March in Korea. I hope March has been treating you well so far. We have Heart News in our first hour where I read you guys news articles on what's happening in the arts and culture world in Korea. Then we have Heart of the Day. We ask you guys a question on our Instagram, heartattack_Arirang. And today's Heart of the Day was, when do you get the ick from someone? We talked about 정 떨어져 on DBDB last time. So we were going to talk about 정 떨어지는 순간, ick. When do you get the ick from someone? I have about a 200-page book, a list of things people do that give me the ick. But before I go on with mine, I want to hear about yours. So if you haven't, go ahead and answer us on our Instagram. If you want to send me a message, you guys can also do so through our sent message board or our email, heartattackarirang@gmail.com. And I gave you guys a New Year's resolution of sending me at least one message a month, 18 days into March. I know those of you guys that haven't sent me a message yet. I'm waiting. So yeah, do it. In hour 2, we have Open Heart. We're going to be doing an interview, and I feel very happy that I'm doing an interview on this rainy day. It just, I don't know. I don't even know why it makes me so happy. It's not even a big deal, but I feel like whenever I do an interview on a gloomy day, I'm just happier, and I just It's more memorable. So I feel like today will be a fun time as well. We're going to be talking about palaces in Korea, the royal palaces, because we are joined by a royal palace guide today, and her name is Chu Mi-young. So we're going to be talking about the palaces, the wonders, the beauty of them today on Open Heart. So if you guys are interested, make sure to keep on listening. If you're not interested, just keep on listening. It doesn't matter. Let's go listen to a song and we'll be back. This is 초봄 by 최유리.
불행과 행복과 그 사이에 놓인 나는 언제부터 내게 날 바라보라고 말하다 망설이는 이 마음은 도대체 어디로 떠나가는지 몰라 다 사라질 것 같이 온 세상이 하얀 눈에 덮여 멀쩡하지 않게도 날 달래주겠다고 말하는 것처럼 끝내 나의 울음을 멈추고 손 놓지 않을게 널 붙잡아도 된다고 말해줘 날 사랑한다 말해줘 이 겨울이 끝나 봄이 달려오면 그땐 자연스레 나에게 걱정 말라고 해줘 다 사라질 것 같이 온 세상이 하얀 눈에 덮여 멀쩡하지 않게도 날 달래주겠다고 말하는 것처럼 끝내 나의 울음을 멈추고 손 놓지 않을게 널 붙잡아도 된다고 말해줘 날 사랑한다 말해줘 이 겨울이 끝나 봄이 달려오면 그때 자연스레 나에게 멀쩡한 날이 있을걸 그러니 걱정 말라고 해줘
March 18th, Wednesday. Here's today's Culture Life News of Korea. This is Heart News. Dust from both Korea and overseas wildfires is making the air very polluted today. Fine dust levels will be especially high in central regions, with Seoul and southern Gyeonggi reaching very bad levels in the morning. Rain will start in the west early in the morning and spread nationwide by late morning. It will mostly stop around the evening commute, but the southern coast and Jeju may see rain continue into the night. Jeju's mountains could get over 70 millimeters of rain, while central regions in North Gyeongsang may see up to 10 millimeters, and southern regions up to 30 millimeters. Temperatures will also drop, with Seoul and Daejeon starting at 6 degrees Celsius and reaching around 11 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. Sia will make a comeback on the 30th with a new song marking their 20th debut anniversary. The song 그럼에도 우린 was produced by 박근태, who worked on many of their past hits. All three members, Namgyuri, Kim Yeonji, and Lee Boram, took part in writing the lyrics. During recording, the members became emotional and even cried, showing how meaningful this comeback is after 15 years. They will also hold a fan meeting on the release day. Meanwhile, singer 10cm has decided to fully refund tickets for his Singapore concert. Although the show is completed, he felt it did not meet his standards due to sudden throat issues on the day of the performance. Despite receiving medical treatment, he chose to go on stage for fans, but later apologized and announced full refunds for the concert. This has been Korea's Heart News of the Day. We'll be back after 사랑의 인사 by Sia and Phone Cert by 10cm.
좋아했었죠. 우산 없이 나와 함께 걸었죠. 다시 내리는 비에 그대 생각나 눈물 날 것 같은데 둘이 걷다 보면 나를 위해서 습관처럼 왼쪽 편에 세웠죠. 내 여자라서 내가 지켜야 한다고 버릇처럼 말했죠. 좋은 사람 꼭 만날 거라 했는데 그 약속 지키지 못할 것 같아. 내겐 그대가 하나뿐이라 다른 사랑 못할 것 같아요. 이제는 나를 찾아오지 말라고 가슴에 멍드는 말을
이건 세상에서 제일 비싼 단독 공연 가수는 나고 관객은 너 하나 화려한 막이 이제 곧 올라가기 전에 그저 몇 가지만 주의해줘요 세상에서 제일 편한 옷을 갈아입고 제일 좋아하는 자리에 누워 배터리가 바닥나지 않게 조심하고 통화 상태를 항상 유지해줘요 듣고 싶은 노래를 말만 해 Everything 입이 심심할 때는 커피, 팝콘, anything 너무 부담 주진 말고 편하게 들어줘 아니 내가 너무 떨리니까 오직 너에게만 감동적인 노래 오직 너를 웃게 하기 위한 코너 네가 너무 설레져 못 들게 만들 거야 지금이야 크게 소리 질러줘 누구보다 특별한 너의 취향을 알아 달콤한 듯 슬픈 듯 아찔하게 근데 다음 곡이 중요해 볼륨 높여봐 기억나니 우리 그날 그 노래 내가 너무 진지해 보여도 웃지마 누가 봐도 완벽한 노래는 아니지만 많이 연습한 부분 너 때문에 틀리잖아 아직 나는 너무 떨리니까 오직 너에게만 감동적인 노래 오직 너를 웃게 하기 위한 코너 네가 너무 설레져 못 들게 만들 거야 지금이야 크게 소리 질러 이 공연은 거의 다 끝나가고 있어 어땠는지 말해줘 문자로 너무나 아쉽지만 졸린 거 이미 알고 있어 기대해줘 마지막 곡 이 중에서도 제일 감동적인 노래 오직 너를 웃게 하기 위한 코너 네가 너무 설레져 못 들게 만들 거야 지금이야 제일 원하는 걸 말해 어떤 노래 다시 듣고 싶어 사실 내가 원해 네가 너무 설레져 못 들지 모르지만 앵콜이야 크게 소리 질러줘 이건 세상에서 제일 비싼 단독 공연 가수는 나고 관객은 너 하나
Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Heart of the Day. We asked you guys on our Instagram stories to answer us a question. You guys can follow us at heartattack_Arirang. You guys can check out our story uploads, which is where we upload our Q&As, and today's Heart of the Day was, when do you get the ick from someone? Where do I start? I think I'm a really picky person, and I'm a sensitive person. I just know it. At least I know it. So I get the ick very easily. But the thing is, even if I get the ick, I just live with it because I am aware that I am the picky person and that there is high chance that nobody did anything wrong. So because I know in my head that it's me that's being sensitive, even if I get the ick, I just go like, yeah, I mean, that's what humans do, and I just ignore it. I go past it. So I do get the ick very easily from people, but it doesn't like stop me from being friends with them, should I say? So yeah, but a lot of things. If you guys get the ick, do you guys show it? Like, do you guys go like, ugh? I don't even know if I should go on with my list of icks because I don't want to get controversial. But I don't know. I'm just easily icked out. Let's see what you guys are saying first. Tigashir says when they lie, when they do things they know are harmful to others. Definitely ick-worthy. Steve says when the person just rambles on without getting to the point, or frequent burping or belching. When the person just rambles on without getting to the point, I feel like I might be doing that, but okay. I have to sneeze. I don't want to. Sorry. Benny says when someone smells fishy when they eat fish. Wait, what? When they smell fishy when they eat fish? But when you eat fish, aren't you supposed to... Isn't fish fishy? Interesting. I like it. I like this honest answer. Bahar says eating with sound or when they talk too loud. Do you think I'm loud? Because, I've gotten that a few times when I was younger. A lot of people... Well, when I was in school in Canada... A lot of the times my friends would be like, "You're yelling." And I didn't realize back then, but I guess I was loud. But isn't there a reason why I'm yelling? If you didn't they probably made me yell, right? Usually though, I don't know about when I'm talking, but usually I'm very quiet. I don't really like anything with loud noises, and I don't like listening to volumes that are high. So when I'm at the cinemas, it actually bothers me. So when I go to concerts, I have a hard time because it's really just hard on my ears. And even when I'm home, I always go shh to my parents. I always shush them. I'm just like, can you be quiet? Talk like this. I always tell them, talk like this. I can hear you if you talk like this. So I don't really like it when anything's big or loud. So I think I'm not like that anymore. Okay, next. Arvian says when they are missing hygiene. SB says when I catch them in a lie. Extra points for when I call them out on it, then they try to explain. I can just imagine that. Dracula says when they don't like animals and make jokes about hurting animals. Oh, can we talk about this? Obviously I don't joke about hurting animals, but I wouldn't call myself an animal fan. What do you think about this, Dracula? What do you think about this? So when people see an animal and they go I would just stand there and I would be like, what do you think about this? Am I giving you the ick for this? Can you answer me? I hope it's... I never do anything bad or violent to them. I'm not interested. Steven says, usually when I find another someone to like, I get the ick for the last person. Wait, this is hilarious. When you find a new person. Wow. I didn't realize where we were going. I was just reading it and then this is so funny. Olga says when someone tries too hard to sound impressive. Ooh, when they just talk, when they just talk. Oh, I just remembered. The term big mouth? Yeah. When I was young, we learned the word big mouth. Our teacher, I think I was in first grade, and our teacher was like, oh, a big mouth is when someone talks too much. It would be like, oh, that person has a big mouth. But I didn't know it was in a bad meaning. I didn't know it was oh, you talk too much. I thought it was just oh, they talk too much. So that day, when we had to write a one sentence we learned today thing, I wrote Mr. Bobby has a big mouth. Yeah. The teacher laughed out loud. Very loudly. Crash Over It says, these days it's when they take video games too seriously. I get the ick when somebody... Okay, yeah, similar to this. When somebody takes a game too deeply. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. I don't like it when people are so competitive, not like athletes, but you know, let's say we're playing, like we have a dare or we have a bet. Like when somebody gets so deep, I'm just like, does it matter? Robin says, when someone gossips behind someone else's back. Can I be honest? Should I not be honest? I get the ick when somebody doesn't want to gossip. Not like, I don't want to gossip, like, oh, I don't mean that. I just mean like, okay, maybe gossip isn't the right word. Sometimes when you want to talk about how you're feeling and you just bring up another name, it doesn't even have to be like necessarily bad, like something bad. When you're just like, oh, you know, like Bobby, and they go like, I don't talk about other people when they're not here. Like, okay, then I guess I won't. The weather's nice, huh? Like, it's like I might want to talk about my feelings, right? Then it's like I can't connect. So there are people that are like, I'm not going to talk about them. Okay, but, right? Let's be realistic, right? That was the last answer. Ooh, I wanted to talk about more of my icks, but I mean, I can't think of them right now. I don't like it when someone's self-centered, which is weird because I'm self-centered. But then my acquaintances, they were like, oh, you don't like self-centered people because you are self-centered and you have to be in the spotlight. And I was like, yeah, valid. I also don't like people that... I don't like people... I said this last time. I don't like it when they have an opinion. It's not like I wouldn't be friends with them, but I kind of get the ick because I guess this is the same thing. I have an opinion and I have things I want to do. But if somebody's like, do you want to go to the forest and look at lizards? I would be like, oh, ooh. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back. Thank you guys for your answers. This is P by Paul Kim.
비가 내리다 말다 우산을 챙길까 말까 TV에 맑음이라던데 네 마음도 헷갈리나 봐 비가 또 내리다 말다 하늘도 우울한가 봐 비가 그치고 나면 이번엔 내가 울 것만 같아 Running down to my memories 지직거리는 라디오에서 또 뻔한 love song 잊고 있던 아픈 설레임 널 생각나게 해 우리 걷던 이 길 위에 흘러나오던 멜로디 흥얼거렸었지 넌 어디 있니 하늘은 이렇게 맑은데 비에 젖은 내 마음을 따뜻하게도 비춰주던 너는 나에게 햇살 같아 그런 널 왜 난 보냈을까 Goodbye So hard to lose Easy to repeat 푹 숙인 얼굴 널 알아봤을까 I'm losing my breath 잊고 싶던 아픈 기억들 날 더 힘들게 해 시간 가는 줄도 모르고 나눴던 수많은 밤과 사랑 노래 꿈보다 달콤했지 쉽게 포기한 건 아닌지 우연히 널 마주친 순간 내 마음 들킬까봐 뒤돌아서서 잡았다면 그런 널 왜 난 걸었던 이 길 위에 흘러나오던 멜로디 흥얼거렸었지 넌 어디 있니 하늘은 이렇게 맑은데 비에 젖은 내 마음을 따뜻하게도 비춰주던 너는 나에게 햇살 같아 그런 널 왜 난 보냈을까 Goodbye
We were talking about icks today. There's something I want to talk about narcissistic people because I've been realizing a lot of things recently. And I wanted to talk about how I realized I'm not narcissistic. I thought I was narcissistic. I used to say I'm a narcissist. Half of it was joking, but half of it I was being real. But you know what I realized? Recently, in the past 2 years, I've met a lot of people. I've just been out there more compared to prior ages, and I think I met a lot of narcissistic people. And I realized that narcissistic people aren't people that go like, am I pretty? I love myself. I'm so pretty. But I realize it's the people that make everything about themselves. For instance, if I say, oh, the weather's so nice today. Oh, it's raining and gloomy. Then they wouldn't go like, oh yeah, the weather is gloomy. They would say, you know, when it's raining, I used to always go out to this place and do this in the rain, which isn't a problem, but this would be every single conversation, not like once or twice. So if I say something like, oh, my family member passed away, and so I was having a hard time. And they would be like, oh, really? Oh, when my grandma passed away, like, you know, people like that. And I've met some people like this recently, and that's when I realized, oh, I'm not narcissistic. I should stop saying I'm narcissistic. I stopped saying it. When I say it, I'm joking now, but that is, I think, what narcissistic people are like. So be careful out there, everybody. Let's read your messages. SB says, hi Iris. I have food pictures from the last couple days. First, spicy ramen with beef sliced. Okay, wait, we have a picture. Spicy ramen with beef. Interesting. Wait, this isn't the ramen picture, but this is, wait. Sliced pork belly, pineapple, and mozzarella cheese. Here's the picture. I think this is, yeah, it's the cheese. Wait, or is this the omelet? Wait, SB, can you let me know? Is this the egg, potato, cheese, and ketchup omelet? I don't think so. Okay, this is the omelet. I got it right. This is the egg, potato, cheese, and ketchup omelet. What type of cheese did you use? I love ketchup. Did you guys know I like ketchup? So thank you for your pictures, SB. Question of the day, what is an easy meal you like to make after a long day at work? If available, I love dino nuggies. Can I request Still Here by Jung-woo? Have a great day. Okay, so my favorite meal, like, do you call this a struggle meal? When you go home and you just can't do anything and you just shove it in your mouth? For me, it's usually cheese and crackers, or like a block of butter and crackers. Or if I have a little more energy, it would be any type of toast or ciabatta with a lot of olive oil and a slice of tomato. I did that yesterday. I was like standing in my counter and I just had like a ciabatta and I just sprinkled salt, pepper, olive oil, and just tomato. Yum, yum, yum. But it's so good. Let's see. E says, Iris, you're so wise for your age. Thank you. I feel like it's because I've just been working for a very long time, and I try not to realize that I might be wiser than other people my age, because I don't think that's because like I'm a better person or I'm like I did something good. It's just, it's natural. I try not to be like, oh, I'm so wise. I don't even think I'm wise, actually. I think I observe a lot, but I don't necessarily think that, yeah, I don't think I'm like wise. I could be, I'm pretty dumb, I think. Yeah. Bahar says, "Hi, Pretty and Iris. I know you are busy these days, so I'm sending you a lot of bread, rain, and blood energy. I'm low-key happy though because busy Iris equals happy Teddy. I don't know what to say. I spend a lot of time at work these days, but then I realized I've done nothing meaningful in the past 2 weeks. I was so frustrated yesterday that I went on a 2-hour walk, but it only exhausted my body. I was mad at the flowers and blossoms on the trees because I'm not in the mood for them. At times like this, I usually call my mom and rant to her, but I can't even do that. Sorry if this sounded like a rant, but I'm so stressed and I had to tell someone. Thank you for listening. Love you, Iris. Spread our out. So I request One Day at a Time by ATs. It is not a rant. Even if it is, this is a place where you should be ranting, because I am for all of you guys. I am all yours. You don't have to do anything in 2 weeks, I feel like. But I know that it might feel like you did nothing and still time passed. But I'm sure you did something. You know why? Because you're alive. If you just bear through it, you're doing something. And I also understand the mad 2-hour walks, because now that I come and say it, you know how I told you guys that I've been walking a lot recently? The reason I started walking was because I had some things happen in my life and I needed to disconnect and think. And I thought I'll just take a quick walk, but it ended up being hours of walks. That's why I was walking so much. And still to this day, I'm being honest, if something happens, I just walk. Because yeah, I understand you, Bahar, and I understand getting mad at the flowers and blossoms, because for me, me too. I get mad at every single thing. I got mad at a dog once. Yeah, like, it did nothing, but I was just so frustrated, because, yeah. I didn't do anything, of course, but I was just like, ugh. Like, that's how much of a bad person I could be when I'm moody. A little cranky and moody and bad at times when it needs to happen, because the world isn't really nice to us. It doesn't mean we have to be dumbly nice to it. But thank you for listening to Heart Attack. I hope I make your day a little better. I try. We'll be back after Still Here by Jung-woo and One Day at a Time by ATs.
Guess I had some blurry days. Didn't think I found my own way. 잠시 멈춰서 난 just bad time. 숨을 고르며 keep remind. Yeah, I can make the colors bright. In the dark I drew my light, and now I see it kinda clear. I never really disappear. I'm still here. No pressure, no rules. Till the night like the moon. And the moon. When the light goes out, I paint the stars. You can find me there. Still shining bright. I'm still here. Could've lost, could've drowned in rain, but maybe I was never born to stay. 한숨 위로 says enough. 한 걸음 더 keep dreaming on. Sometimes shadows set me free. Let the moment breathe easy. If I wonder even now, the answer's always on my mind. I'm still here. No pressure, no rules. Till the night like the moon. And the moon. When the light goes out, I paint the stars. You can find me there. Still shining bright. I'm still here. Maybe I was just too scared to see what a little time could set free. Never meant for hope to lose its way. Even through times I fade away. So no matter how long it might take, 온 힘을 다해 떠올라 awake. 어두웠던 시간 그 이후 찬란하게 빛날 my
If you're a bit scared, you're living on edge. It's hard to escape your worries. If you wanna hide, then losing your mind. You gotta lean on somebody. I'll be there somebody for ya. Doesn't matter, don't matter. When you're feeling under pressure, say the word, I'll be there. Cause you can reach me easy whenever you like. Hit me up, DM, tweet, call me over time. Till we're free to meet up for a coffee and a smile. See you on the other side. Don't let it get you down. It's gonna end, no doubt.
I'm out here holding my breath. I just can't wait to see you again. Oh yeah, it feels like it's been forever.
Counting down the days.
When it's overwhelming, hold on tight, I'll be here. Don't forget it. Cause in life sometimes we need a helping, and you'll be alright. Just take it slow, one day at a time.
If you think you're trapped, you're in that box about yourself. I'll help you break it. I'm gonna catch you when you fall, when you're sinking.
And when it gets the most, I know we'll take it.
Don't look back, let it go. Just keep calm and carry on.
Yeah, they talk a lot, but I ain't tripping. Tryna drown us, keep us swimming. What we have, stay in the moment. We can't stop, just wanna be honest.
Put it all up, we can pull up. Yeah, we can give up, it's about luck. Yeah, we gon' talk, but they say look. Yeah, they can all try, but they'll never break us.
When it's overwhelming, hold on tight, I'll be here. Don't forget it.
Cause in life sometimes we need a helping, and you'll be alright. Just take it slow, one day at a time.
All you come so far, we're in this together. Even though we're apart, won't be for long, won't be for long.
We face stormy weather, rain's pouring, but it never lasts.
Only gets better from here.
When it's overwhelming, hold on tight, I'll be here. Don't forget it. Cause in life sometimes we need a helping, and you'll be alright. Just take it slow, one day at a time.
Download the Arirang Radio application.
Type in
ARIRANG.
Arirang Radio on your app store.
Download it and listen to
Arirang Radio.
88.7 in Jeju City.
88.1 in Seogwipo City.
101.9 in the Daejeong area.
Tune in, Arirang Radio.
I'll be right back in hour 2 on Open Heart with Palace Tour Guide Chumyang. So if you want to get to know about Korean palaces and history, just keep on listening. I'll be back after 꿈결 같아서 by Minnie.